No, that's the original. No. Hi, welcome to today's vlog. I forgot on the last vlog it was the 450th vlog. Now I don't normally mark my 50s, little half raise at the back if you watch a bit of cricket, although maybe not if you're English at the moment because we're pretty rubbish again at it. But I tend to honour the hundreds, okay? Tend to go for the daddy hundreds. Again, often to cricket analogies, which I realise that half my audience been in the United States has no idea what I'm talking about. All I will say about cricket, if you haven't, go and watch one of my vlogs about cricket here, but I really like I think it was a David Frost quotation, which was the English, not being a spiritual nation, had to take up cricket, so they had some idea about what eternity was. Anyway, I'm not going to keep you for eternity on this vlog. I'm going to talk about two mouthpieces. If you don't already, please do hit that subscribe button. It makes a huge difference to the quality of the videos I can make, and it means, more importantly, that you can find out when I've done a video. If you hit the bell button, it means that as soon as I have released a video, you get to know about it. And how good's that? Because sometimes YouTube doesn't tell you. So, anyway, back to these mouthpieces. The main mouthpiece, the actual original Link, is my old Otto Link that I broke in this video. That one of my, after I had it repaired, I hasten to add, one of my students bought it off me. He really wanted to get a really good mouthpiece. I let him try it. I wasn't giving him a dodgy thing. He purchased this fantastic old Otto Link mouthpiece that I played on all these albums of mine. In fact, all the recordings you've heard of me in the studio recently have all been made on that. I've not made a recording on my Supertone Master Link. I might be doing that later this year, but we will see. But back to these mouthpieces. So he's got the original, and he also got a copy made because he didn't want to ruin the original. So I've played both of them before, but my student's away, so he's said would I look after his saxophone and his mouthpieces for him, and of course I said, of course I will. So let's have a look at those two mouthpieces. So here's the original, here's the copy. Not much difference between them, as you can see, with it being a good copy. These were both done by Ed Pillinger in London, a mouthpiece guy there. He actually refaced this back for Dennis, back to the original 7. I had it opened up by, hang on, no, that's the original. No, that's the original. The original was put back to a 7. I had it opened up to an 8 by Eric Drake in California, but they've been put back. So the best thing to do is obviously to play them, because you can tell very, very little between the mouthpieces as you look at them. It's more important to play them. So I'm going to give them a series of tests. There will be a number of polls up in the top left-hand corner. Make sure you click on the little I button. That will bring the poll down. Make your vote count, and let's have a little bit of fun. The first test is going to be the Dan warm-up test. Now that only took me about half an hour. I deliberately haven't told you what the last one was. I'm going to tell you at the end of today's video what the last one was, which way around it was, see if you've guessed correctly, and I'll give you some observations in a moment. At the minute I'm having to put this heat pad on my finger, even though just doing that for you, which took about 35 minutes worth of playing, obviously there's only a few minutes of clips, but I was experimenting, mucking it up and getting it right and doing different edits. But these heat pads, these hand warmers, just they just really do help my finger. So hopefully next week I'm seeing the surgeon, I'll be able to know more. I am just coffee with Dan mug after Jason, who won our DF Blues challenge. Let me know in the comments what you'd like to do for the next challenge. Would you like to do a standard? Would you like to do a free improv? Would you like to do another blues? Would you like to do rhythm changes? Let me know in the comments. Let's have a think. Would you like to do a bebop tune? Maybe go over to the A to Z bebop course on the Cambridge Saxophone website. Let me know what you'd like to do as the challenge. It'd be really, really interesting. Thank you for all your comments about what we should do with the rest of the vlog pivoting forward. Definitely going to do more reviews. Just been talking to SYOS Mouthpieces. They are sending me some mouthpieces, and I mean some mouthpieces, over for review. There's also been some of the saxophone manufacturers been in touch after the success of that Yamaha video that want me to do some more saxophone reviews, so lots more coming. Let me know in the comments what you'd like me to review. Can't do everything. I'm definitely relying on the companies themselves to send me the stuff, but I will do what I can when I can to be able to do it. Now, I need to take this to the post office. Good cup of tea. I don't think there are many things in the world that couldn't be solved by a good cup of tea, apart from maybe Brexit or American war. Let's leave it there. So how did you get on? Which mouthpiece is which? So mouthpiece number 1 is the Pillinger, is the copy. Mouthpiece number 2 is the original Otto Link. Which one do I prefer? It definitely comes down to one of those surprising things that when I'm playing it, I have a different feel and different opinion. Well, maybe I haven't completely changed my mind. I definitely still prefer the original. It's got a creaminess to the sound that you don't find in the copy. That said, when I listened to the copy, when I was doing the edit to the video, I was pleasantly surprised by how much it actually sounded great. It also, I found, had easier dynamic range. It sort of went down the bottom a lot easier. This piece is a very complex piece. It's a piece I owned for years. It took me a while to learn how to play it. Its intonation is difficult. When you get it right, you can get a really, really good sound out of it. I know why I left it behind and why I willingly sold it to the student. Let me put them down, too scared of dropping them. I let it go because there just wasn't the resistance there that I want, that I get from my metal link. I was playing on the reed I usually play on my metal link, which is a 3 medium D'Addario Select Jazz. Putting that onto the link made me realise why I was kind of churning out 4 mediums, 4 hards, even thicker reeds, Hemkeys, all those kind of things. Because I was always looking for a slightly more resistant setup, which is just a personal thing. But hopefully, what you noticed there is a difference, even on exact copies. But anyway, I hope that proved useful for you. Certainly there is a price difference between the two. There is not that much difference, I feel, by listening to it, but there definitely is a difference when you play it, if that makes sense. Let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure you're honest and tell me exactly how you did, whether you could spot them or not, and let me know what other sort of things you want me to do on these comparisons. Make sure you check out my last vlog here. This is what I was up to this time last year. Hit that subscribe button. As I've said before, that makes a huge difference. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you really soon. Bye bye.